Welcome back. We're gonna continue our main quest here. I think we're prepared enough now. And we're gonna head towards that forest. So if we can just go on our map, we'll set a waypoint for this. There we go. See how he just takes off? Yeah, the environmental traversal is so much cooler than the world, in my opinion. Ooh, goody. Yeah, if you can't tell, a lot of your life playing this game is going to be gathering. But they've made it so much easier than it used to be. I mean, it's so much more hands-off. It's nice because it's still an essential part of the game, and it creates a fun element that way. Because you're like, oh, it gives you goals, and you can see and feel the progression of the game that way. But it's also like not. It just doesn't feel like a chore every time you do it. It's so easy. You can just go along as you're traveling. So, I know, in my opinion, it's a lot better.
Sorry, we got held up.
That's okay. We're all here now.
I bet the forest is so big it's got trees.
And
coming
Capcom
out
has
of
done a good job of
trees.
Like
learning
tree
from
branches?
itself.
Oh, triple gangers.
Really well.
Did either of you get any sleep at all?
Come on, let's go.
Doesn't seem like it.
So, I heard Astrum unit set out to the forest ahead of us to set up a camp.
Yeah, I heard the same.
These guys seem like they're always one step ahead. So, what'd you think the forest is gonna be like?
So I wonder where that Zato guy is. What he's doing.
Certainly it'll be a lot greener and more lush than the desert. We should see lots of
course.
herbivores. And where there's herbivores, there's what eats them.
Pointing at you,
True enough.
Shaguma.
If there are people living in a place like that,
Doshagama.
I
That's
wonder what
how
their way
you
of life
pronounce
is
it.
like.
Oh, Doshigama.
Once we're
Doshagama.
there, I hope I can help you more with the expedition.
Hey, there it is. Wow, I think there are trees coming out of the trees.
That's pretty amazing how we go from desert to jungle so fast. Although it's not a true jungle, it's not a rainforest, but it is very lush.
Incredible. So much diversity.
Wow. And you could see the forest when you were flying over at the beginning of the game. Oh, wow.
The water's red.
Why, though? It'll be a fun mystery to unravel.
Over here!
They must be setting up a camp here. Or scouting you on out, at least. Yep. Yep.
So the forest is full of symbiotic systems, involving the roots, leaves, flowers, and fruit. And it's the insect's job to pollinate.
Of course.
They have this
That's a crazy
fascinating
looking ant.
process where they coat their bodies in the pollen, which is called.
You mind?
I knew you'd show up.
Glad we didn't disappoint. We'll give you a hand.
Thanks.
So, Captain, what's your team been getting up to?
Please, call me Olivia. The Guild gave special assignments to some of the other units from the expedition. Mine included.
Wait, are you guys an ace team?
Let me introduce you. Eric, our biologist. Have you two met before?
Matt? Oh, no, but I've definitely heard of him.
Ace
He was
team,
famous
huh?
back at the academy.
That was a thing back in 4U too.
This forest is amazing. I'm never leaving.
Anyway, over there's Werner, our engineer. Perhaps you've heard of him too? He's one of the big brains behind the Wyvern's fire technology.
Wait, what? We are so gonna talk later, pal.
So how'd your visit to that village go?
We were able to start a dialogue. No luck with the keepers, but I'm more concerned about something else now.
Oh,
Monsters called the Doshagama have left their forest habitat and started venturing near the village. The village's only protection are these things called gem chimes, which they seem to think is enough, but...
What if we set up a pop-up camp and conducted an investigation into these Doshagama?
We've actually just found a site that would be perfect. I'll take you there.
Much appreciated. Thanks.
Come see me when you're ready to depart.
interesting.
How many specimen bottles do you think I should
You have to
bring?
wonder why they're changing
How?
habitat.
Oh, there you are.
Are you ready to leave?
Yes, sir.
Let's go on foot for this one. There wouldn't be...
Thank you.
Shall we depart?
Yeah, that would be kind of funny. Just making them trudge and we're on those sacreds. Just do our thing. I'm surprised that she is a hammer there. Or that she's carrying a hammer. I wonder if we will be.
We'll follow this river.
She will be joining us in this
Why
hunt.
do you think the water is red?
There are a few plausible explanations. It could be in excess of certain types of plankton. Or decaying plant matter could cause a color change, although that wouldn't explain a red this bright. If I were really reaching, I could cite reports of monsters that cause the sea to appear red. Well, in any case, don't worry. The water was completely safe to drink.
I think it's interesting that
Not much use in stopping it.
the gator-like animal there, the Gygeos, doesn't attack. It's just like the catfish, Gyge or whatever. Maybe these are case of convergent evolution and not actually the reptile, but instead a type of Scaran.
Don't wander off too far now.
Oh, okay, that's an account item. What are these things? Wow.
Anyone else sense that? Small creatures all around us.
These are kind of cool looking.
Yeah, they've been with us for a bit.
Get a specimen.
Oh, they're a little aggressive, I guess.
They're hostile, but it's no reason to give caution to the wind.
Hiragil. Probably didn't need to do that, but you know, that's the name of the game. These give shark fangs that too. That's good. Seems like you need that for a lot of things
Don't wander
in
out
every
too
muscle.
far.
But anyways, continuing. Got a little sidetracked. Go figure. I'm liking this forest environment. It's very cool. But I'll always have a soft spot for desert biomes. It's always been one of my
The
favorites.
water is all clear. You're right, it's not red at all.
School of fish.
Makes you wonder where it's coming from.
Yeah.
I know, but why don't we follow the water back to its source? After we set up camp.
I
Well,
still can't believe the
it's
size
no
of this
fun.
forest. Every step brings another fascinating discovery. And it feels so vibrant and alive.
I know. Where to even begin? So many things to study and collect. I'm about ready
Carnivorous
to dash off
plant.
into the trees like a madman.
Oh.
That settles it. I've
Yep.
decided to live here.
All right, all right. Enough joking around. Focus on the task at hand.
Why do I feel like an Anjanath could jump out at any time?
This is the place.
Good. Let's set up camp. Could you signal the support team?
Boom. Just like that. There we go.
Okay, let the Doshagama investigation begin.
We should look for any tracks or traces. I'll assist you.
We may have passed some clues back the way we...
The hammer, the Pope hammer or whatever, looks really cool in this game. I think.
Hey, look at that! Red fur.
Okay, this is just like World in that way.
This appears to be Doshagama fur. However, there seems to be some diversity in the length and thickness. That would suggest that it's traveling in a pack.
Let's keep
Seems it
looking.
would.
What's this? I don't think it's from a Doshagama.
No, it
There's
seems
a bunch of coarse fur here.
deep gouges.
I found something else.
Got pretty good claws.
If it's leaving gashes like this, it must be a big one.
This fur we're finding isn't quite the right color.
Perhaps we're dealing with some kind of alpha.
The scout flies seem to be reacting to something deeper in.
Can you imagine if we had scout flies in IRL? Yeah, that would be nice.
My word. Is this a Lalabarina floret?
Lalabarina?
It's a monster, a Temnoceran. Smell. This is a very distinct paralytic poison.
Huh.
I must find more. Knew it. Definitely a Lollaparina.
Oh,
Based on the scent, this one's paralytic properties are on the lower end.
Temnoceran, that's like
Look,
this world's
another
version
one.
of a spider.
Color hasn't faded. We must be near its nest.
This is just the sweet intellectual nectar I thirsted for. Oh, this is so amazing, Forrest.
A bit eccentric, but he sure is useful.
He's also a bit missing.
Very true.
Don't tell me he wandered off alone.
Oh, wow. Yep. Wow, that was quick.
Looks like he's incapacitated.
Touch that nest, and we'll be next. But
We can't leave him.
back me up.
What is that thing? Wow. I mean, it's like a spider, but
Counting on it.
it's different. At the same time, its head is more like a mantis. Wow.
Olivia, take Eric back to camp. The secret came for us.
There we go. What? Do I have to ready with the trigger instead? Oh wow. Got some interesting effects. Whoa, that doesn't look good. Must be mad. Oh. Yeah, this is one of the cooler concepts for a monster I think I've seen. A poisonous flower spider. Like, that's really cool. Don't trust these little flower things. Oh yeah, that was not a good play there. That looks like it hurts. Fish. Reload. There we go. Try the mountain again. Or whatever you would call it. I'm gonna guess it's like most spiders. And since it's a little bigger, it's probably a female. It is great with the right trigger. Okay, good to know. This is why I like switch axing. This game, well, in modern Monster Hunter. Very nice. Ouch. Now I'm paralyzed. I figured that would happen. But, you know, sometimes you just slip up. Very cool monster though. I'm having a fun fight. I wonder, I bet this armor set looks really good for a female character. Should probably sharpen up real quick though. Finally broke apart. It's been whoops. Dude, the Morph Slash does so much damage. Is that a trap? Who set that up? I like how Alma's just chilling this whole time, like hanging out on her sacred. Well, apparently this thing's kind of a glass cannon. Really no good way to damage him, so I can't wake up hit. Oh damn! Did not know it was that weak. Or that low on health. Fun fight though. Glad we have another spider monster. I mean, there's only Nerscylla is the only other one. I'm not sure if that's in this game or not. I was pretty sure it was. But seems that we're gonna have to wait on that Doshugama fight. But hey, I mean, this one was still fun, I thought. Very cool monster. Hopefully, it'll have its weapon of some kind. Like a sword and shield with the stinger as the blade would be pretty cool.
Nice work, Hunter. Let's return to base camp.
Let's do that.
I owe you, Hunter. Truly. I couldn't have gotten Eric out of there without your help.
Yes, you have my thanks. You know, fascinatingly, I can still taste the poison in the back of my throat.
Lovely. So, I think we're going to press on with the Doshagama investigation. What about you?
Now that Eric has come around, we can continue searching for the White Wraith. Speaking of, I spoke with Nata. He seems rather eager to help us find that thing.
Well, I bet. Destroy his village.
I'd like to look after him for a while. He's the only witness we have.
Is that okay with you, Nata?
Yes. I don't want to sit here. I want to help.
Thank you. I'm grateful for your help. We'll be counting on you.
Well, it only makes sense. He's
Stay
the
safe and good luck.
best shot they have at finding it.
Thanks.
Nata will be okay. We should head back to our camp in the forest.
Hunter, borrow you a sec?
That's her
Hey,
place.
have you been upgrading your weapon? And don't give me that it's a waste of material. Here, I'm giving you some material.
Well, I hope I can upgrade now. Still no. Dang. Monster fluid is a thing in this game. Well, it seems that switch axe is a lot better than what I have. It even has poison? That's a little surprising to me. Is it a power file? Poison file. Well, I mean, poison's usually
Alrighty.
good.
Perfection.
Monster Hunter games. Doesn't hurt, for sure. There's primary and secondary weapons now? That's actually really cool. Well, yeah, let's see. Okay. This is actually super cool. It has way less raw damage, but good sharpness. And it sure looks a lot better. Critical draw too, that's not a bad skill. 10% affinity too. Well, let's just take a look at the armor real quick and then we'll probably hunt Lala.
Got something in mind?
What's it called? La Barina again. Another like Renaissance era type design. That's kind of cool though. Very sunbreaky. Oh. Yeah, I mean this would be bad ass on a girl, but I don't think it's gonna really work for me. helmet's kind of cool. But it has a lot of defense, and the skills are alright. But recovery up, that's a good skill to have. But I don't care about gathering honey, so. What other weapons?
Got something in mind?
The Quema Tree Sword Shield, that's kind of cool. I like the Chatacabra one too. Oh, that is cool. It's just like I was predicting. Yeah, I think that's a really good looking sword and shield
Anything catch
if
your
I was
eye?
to ever, if I was to use one. Yeah, it's a really cool design.
What are we making today?
This Mob Arena. Wow, longsword is. That would be a pretty good longsword to have, I think.
Got something in mind?
I like the Quema Trees great sword. That's cool looking. But
See you later.
I think this is a good stopping point. We could try to forge that Labrina switch axe. I think it's pretty cool looking. And, you know, it has alright. It doesn't have much raw damage, but it's got a lot of affinity and paralysis. So it's definitely tempting.
What are we making today?
But I mean, I love the design of it. But I don't think it has as much potential. And 350 raw damage is like. I say that we come back
See you
to that
later.
and see what this Dashigama has to offer.
Catch the latest news here.
But first, we're just gonna. I think we're gonna call it here. So we'll see you on the next one.